Hello everyone. I know it's been a little while since I last posted, so I thought I would just do a very quick and very unscripted video showing you a couple of things which I've bought quite recently as early Christmas presents to myself. And I just thought they would be useful for some nice sounds, and there's some lovely textures as well on them. I hope everybody's well. I'm very well. I've just been very busy and very lazy, I suppose, as well, to make a video over the last few months. And I just thought I would check in. Apologies for the poor quality of the lighting here. It is only the middle of the afternoon, but it is actually getting dark outside. So even though it's only a couple of hours past lunchtime, it's not very bright, and there's no sunshine, and it's beginning to get dark. Just as I was recording this, I thought it would be very quiet here, but my noisy upstairs neighbours are back, so you may hear them doing whatever they're doing up there, which they do very loudly, and so if you do hear any of that, I do apologise. So I'll just get into it now. So the first thing that I bought myself recently came in this rather nice case. It is, I'll tell you what it is before we get into it. I mean, you'll see it soon enough, but it's a leather document holder. It is already unboxed, so this is not an unboxing because I was too keen and eager to get into it when it was delivered. But it still came in this lovely textured box, which is really nice. It makes lovely sounds just rubbing your hands over it. But yeah, it's made by the Bulasso company, all the way from Germany. Lovely embossed silver writing on this box, which is really rather nice. A nice presentation that it came in. And on the back as well, it's the same texture. So that's the first part of it, I suppose. As I say, I've already been into this and I've kind of repackaged it up, but once you get inside, take the lid off. It came with this lovely wax, I think it's wax tissue paper covering, which I absolutely love the sound of. This paper is really lovely. The sounds of it are just absolutely wonderful, and I could just do that all day long. It's very satisfying. So we open up the paper, and then we come to the file itself. I'll just take out the paper to one side. So this is the document folder itself. It's made out of a lovely soft brown leather, and well, you probably can't smell it, but the smell of leather from it is just absolutely wonderful. It's just beautiful and soft. And on the other side, similar as well. It has the Golazo name embossed on it. It's just beautiful, beautiful soft leather. And of course, it has a zip. All the way around. I'll probably not do that anymore because as much as I love the sound, I don't want to destroy the zip. So yeah, it opens up in a three-quarter way, and it has a nice divider inside, and it has some places for you to store your documents, places to put your pen. The internal is kind of just like a cottony inside. very beautiful. I'm very pleased with it. It's not often I buy things that I'm really, really pleased with and really, really like, but this is just beautiful and also has a purpose as well, which is quite interesting. You can use it and not just keep it for show. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Just love it. Put the channel back in. And seal it up. Put it back. Put it back in its box. So that is my leather document holder that I'm very, very pleased with. So, wonderful object. The other object that I was going to show you, again, another early Christmas present to myself, is this. Now, if you're on social media, you may have seen this, I suppose, advertised quite widely. And I have a little explanation of what it is here. But it's a storm glass, and it allows you to, I suppose, predict the weather, or lets you know what type of weather's coming. So there is this explanatory card, which I'll just read to you what it says. It says, Admiral Fitzroy designed the storm glass in 1750, and we still don't know exactly how it works, but there are a few theories. One theory is that temperature and pressure affect solubility, and how the clear liquid will then cause precipitants to form. Although this idea makes sense for most of us because heating a liquid allows things to be dissolved easier. Think about cooking. You heat a pot of water in order to dissolve a cup of sugar. But this theory doesn't exactly work for the Fitzroy storm glass, because others have reported that they have observed several different formations in the glass tube at the same temperature. Some people have also thought the surface interactions between the glass wall of the storm glass and the liquid inside create the crystals, which are related to the effects of electricity, and it's actually quite difficult to read the rest of it, but basically I think it talks about the sort of chemical changes or the heat changes inside the glass. And you can see here that if the crystals are on the base of the glass, then the weather's supposed to be sunny. And if the crystals are some suspended in the liquid, although mainly towards the bottom, then the weather's likely to be cloudy. If there's to be a storm, then the crystals seem to float quite widely in the liquid. And if it's snowing, well, it kind of gives a graphical representation of what it is going to be like. So I've had this a little while, and the weather actually in the last week or so whilst I've had it has been quite settled, so the crystals have just generally lain on the bottom of the glass. But it comes in this, it's not a fixed, should probably be very careful with it, but it's got this wooden block, I suppose, which is a bit of a dull sound. It's a solid wooden block. And then it just sits. You can sit it this way, I believe, but it's probably much more stable if you sit it this way. And I suppose it gives nice glass sounds. It reminds me of the glass tubes that we used to use at school when we were doing physics or chemistry, and we would boil liquids in them or chemical compounds. It's just wonderful. I do want the crystals to do something other than sit in the base of it. I'm sure that will come, but the weather has been a bit cooperative in the last few weeks that I've had this, so we've not really seen very many changes. So I just thought this quick video would just show you a couple of these things and maybe make some sounds that can perhaps develop at another time. It is getting a bit noisy here from upstairs, so apologies if you've been able to hear that. It's also quite noisy outside, and I can hear planes and people talking and various things, so I'll call it a day there. I just sort of really wanted to check in and make some sounds for you. I'm loving everybody's content that I've subscribed to, and wider in the community. It's just fantastic, really fantastic, awesome people, and I wish everyone well, and I'm sure I'll see you around either here or there, and hopefully I'll make another video soon, and will not leave it as long as the gap as I've left to this time. So thank you very much.